Origin of Kronos. Kronos was a primordial deity in Greek mythology, known as the youngest of the 12 Titans, the divine children of the primordial sky god Uranus, Oranos, and the earth goddess Gaia. He was a second-generation deity, following the primordial entities like Chaos, Nyx, and Tartarus. Kronos' name is often associated with time due to a linguistic connection with the word Kronos, time in Greek. However, this association is somewhat misleading, as he was more a god of the harvest and the cycles of nature than time itself. The ancient Greeks envisioned him as the embodiment of destructive power and transformation, bringing an end to one era and beginning another. Myth of Kronos' rise to power. According to Hesiod's Theogony, Kronos rose to power in an act of rebellion against his tyrannical father Uranus. Uranus feared his children, the Titans, because of their immense power, and banished them deep into Gaia's womb, the earth. This imprisonment caused Gaia great pain, and she devised a plan to overthrow Uranus. She forged a massive adamantine sickle and called upon her children to act. Among the Titans, only Kronos dared to take on the challenge. In an ambush orchestrated by Gaia, Kronos used the sickle to castrate Uranus as he descended to lie with Gaia. This act separated the sky from the earth, effectively ending Uranus's rule. The severed genitals of Uranus fell into the sea, giving rise to the goddess Aphrodite from the sea foam, while drops of blood that landed on Gaia gave birth to the Erinyes, Furies, the Gigantes, and the Meliae. Following this coup, Kronos became the new ruler of the cosmos, ushering in what is often referred to as the Golden Age. This era was marked by peace and prosperity, where humans lived without labor or suffering. The prophecy and downfall of Kronos. Despite his newfound power, Kronos inherited his father's paranoia. Uranus had prophesied that one of Kronos' own children would overthrow him, just as he had overthrown Uranus. To prevent this, Kronos took drastic measures. Every time his wife, Rhea, also his sister, bore a child, he swallowed it whole. He devoured 5 of their children, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Rhea, heartbroken by the loss of her children, sought Gaia's help to save her youngest son, Zeus. When Zeus was born, Rhea tricked Kronos by giving him a swaddled stone, the Omphalos stone, to swallow instead. Zeus was secretly taken to a cave on Mount Ida in Crete, where he was raised by the goat nymph Amalthea and protected by the Curetes, who masked his cries by clashing their weapons. The Titanomachy, War of the Titans. When Zeus reached adulthood, he sought to challenge Kronos and free his siblings. With the help of Metis, the goddess of wisdom, Zeus gave Kronos a potion that forced him to vomit up the swallowed children, who emerged fully grown. These siblings, now united, allied with Zeus to overthrow Kronos and the Titans in a great war, known as the Titanomachy. The war raged for 10 years, with Zeus and his siblings fighting alongside allies such as the Hecatonchires, hundred-handed ones, and the Cyclopes, who provided Zeus with his iconic thunderbolts. Kronos and the Titans fought fiercely but were ultimately defeated. As punishment, Kronos and most of the Titans were imprisoned in Tartarus, a dark abyss far below the underworld. Kronos in later myths. After his defeat, Kronos' role in mythology diminished significantly. However, some later traditions present a different fate for him. In Orphic traditions, Kronos was eventually freed from Tartarus and reconciled with Zeus, becoming a ruler of the Isles of the Blessed, a paradisiacal realm for the virtuous dead. This reflects a more benevolent view of Kronos, emphasizing his association with a bygone era of prosperity and balance. Symbolism and legacy. Kronos represents many dualities in Greek mythology. The the cycle of destruction and renewal, tyranny and justice, and the inevitability of change. As the god of the harvest, his sickle symbolizes both death and regeneration, as crops must be cut down to make way for new growth. His story is also a cautionary tale about the dangers of power, paranoia, and the cyclical nature of history, where even the mightiest rulers can be overthrown. In art, Kronos is often depicted as a stern, bearded figure holding a sickle or scythe, emphasizing his role as a harvester of time and life. He became a central figure in the myths surrounding the Titans, serving as a pivotal character in the transition from the era of primordial gods to the reign of the Olympians. Modern interpretation. Kronos has transcended Greek mythology to become a broader symbol in literature, art, and philosophy. His story is a reminder of the impermanence of power and the inevitability of succession. He is often interpreted as a representation of time's all-consuming nature or as a figure of cosmic justice, reflecting humanity's complex relationship with change and destiny.